don't even like bread. Haha, just kidding. I love pan.
What?
Hello, everybody. We're back. We are Not Your Average Fangirls. If you are new to the podcast or old to the podcast, hello. It is another week of K-pop madness. Two of our podcasters are slightly dead. They're like half awake, half alive. So
Hey.
We're still celebrating Dia de los Muertos because we did.
Because we did.
So, this is your girl Kat, and I'm really excited to talk about EXO today. Oh.
You gave it away from the get-go.
I'm sure the title will be something EXO related,
Right.
like Kai Choke Me or something like that.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
That was
Didn't
me.
even waste no time.
Hello, everybody. It's Carolina up in here, having all up in my Kai feels, and also I'm just in my feels because I'm tired.
Hello, everybody. It's Terica. And no, Starbucks does not have any more red cups. We sold out. Stop calling the store. Thank you.
Hey guys, my name is Cynthia, and I would like to formally announce my Stray Kids bias.
Dun, dun.
It's Chan!
Wow, what a
Woojin,
shocker.
I double bias, thank you.
Called it.
Double buys who?
Yeah, who?
She double biases with Woojin.
Oh.
Oh.
Said
Excuse
that.
me?
That's
Yeah.
acceptable. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
And I would just like to say that, okay, like my list about why Chan is my bias is very long, and like, but my list of why Woojin is my bias is like nothing. I just have like a feeling, and it just like came to him.
So I was showing her like
So
videos.
me.
So I showed her like videos of them together, and then like music shows and stuff like that. And then I showed her like single videos, like, you know, like, why is Chan such a mess? You know, like videos like that people create, right? So I was showing her them, and all of them, she was like kind of quiet. She was like, "Oh, they're cute." And then the Woojin one was on, and she literally every 2 seconds she was like,
Ew.
Oh my god.
I knew
I feel that,
then
though.
that
I
was my
feel that.
bias, but then Chan was just like, "Hey,
Hi. Woojin is my bias too. But
oh wow."
it's like I didn't
I
know
can
anything
tell.
about Stray Kids, and I pointed him out, and I'm like, that one's gonna be my bias. I know it. And here I am.
Now,
Here I am.
if only you could stand Victim. Wow, who said that?
Wow. How did this turn into a stand victim
I know.
conversation?
It's always gonna be a stand Victim.
360.
Okay. Focus, guys. All right, let's go into the news. Let's see what's been happening the past week.
we have to do a huge congratulatoriness to Monsta X.
Yay!
Shootout
Clap.
has been winning big time.
So they, Monsta X, had their first win ever last comeback, and they only won once. And now with this new comeback with Shootout, they just had their fourth win, and that's such an improvement. Just shows that Korea's not sleeping on them anymore, and I'm so happy about it. But they look so like seeing them win this. It was so emotional. Like they,
Oh my
like One
God.
Hope, like automatically cried.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's such a little baby.
I know,
love
and
it.
then Minhyuk too. I'm like, oh my god.
They cried and then they ran to Starbucks. There are
I
little
mean, hey,
pictures of them running in their like costumes from
Yes.
like their outfits from the
Love
performance.
it.
They look so good, but I am so proud of them. I'm so happy, and being able to see them. I wasn't there during the survival show, but I was there like maybe a year later. So
Yeah.
just seeing them grow from that to now, and them just still being them, like keeping their genuine sound and everything like that. Like it's just I'm
I
so
just
proud.
find it so funny because during No Mercy, like, Chen Hyuk wasn't like originally a part of like the lineup of people competing, and he just randomly came in and they all like hated him, and now
I
they
know.
like literally cannot live without him.
Oh,
It's
little
just the cutest
baby,
shit.
so
Baby.
cute. Oh my god! But yeah, no, it's a huge win for Mom Bebe
Yay,
and for Monsta X.
congratulations.
So
Yay.
The song is slowly growing on me.
Same.
Very slowly.
love Shootout.
Blackpink just announced a few more dates for their tour.
They just announced the Asia leg of the tour. So
Yeah,
it
so
said
they're
first
slowly,
leg.
like, releasing.
Yeah, they said
Yep.
first leg, so I'm assuming that there'll be more. And with them doing the song with like Dua Lipa and getting a lot of Western recognition, I think that it's just a matter of time for a company to snatch them up and bring them over
They
here.
about to hit us with the
And their other 2 songs, and then the rest of the time it's just going to be Jenny solo. It's gonna be Jenny's concert.
So Blackpink is opening for her.
Oh my
Blackpink
God.
is opening for Jenny.
Wow.
But in other news, a girl group that we know is coming to America, Red Velvet. So they
Yes.
just announced that they are bringing Red Mare to the USA, and I am so fucking excited.
Everything I wanted and more.
Yeah.
Honestly, we were joking. This is okay. So we planned. We were just
I was
like,
just
let's
about.
do something
I was
in
just about to
February.
say that story.
Yeah, I was like, let's do something in February. Nobody will do anything in February. 3 days later, hey, Red Velvet is coming to the U.S. in February. Like,
We
damn.
literally were just picking out the cabin, and then like a couple hours later, they dropped the tour. We're like, lol.
Like picking out our Airbnb. Oh yeah, let's stay here. Drop date to go see Red Velvet.
We're like,
Dang
so
it.
Chicago looks lit.
It's true. So it's gonna be great. We're just gonna move. We're just gonna move everything to Chicago and
Exactly.
just incorporate the show. It's gonna be great. I'm so
And we
excited.
and we specifically said, let's do a trip with no concert, no.
With no shows, yeah.
lol, as if we could ever.
So we are approaching award season in the K-pop universe.
Oh, dear
Mamas
God.
has officially announced the nominees, and voting has begun.
Dun, dun,
But-
dun.
I'm not going through that this year.
But
big but.
without the participation of YG and SM artists,
Which sucks.
Yeah.
it really does. My biggest thing is I understand like
It's always
the whole
been rigged.
feud.
It's always been rigged.
Yeah, I understand the whole feud that they have going on, like YG and Mama and SM. I get it, okay? But you're like, it's neglectful to not have your artists go to these award shows. Like, with the list of nominees, there's a lot of YG and SM artists that are nominated.
It just sucks because, like, yes, there was that whole thing about Mama being like,
Rigged.
yeah,
or
like
whatever.
Mama being
but
rigged
it's been
and things like that.
It's like Mama 101. You know it's rigged.
but
What
but
else
it's
can you
like,
do?
but at the same time, like how I look at it is like, Mama used to be such a like fun award show to watch because you got so many different types of interactions and like crossovers
Yeah.
and different like covers of like different groups, like girl groups doing boy group songs, boy groups doing girl group songs. Like it was fun and like a way for groups from different entertainment companies to like come together and perform as one, or like do one of their songs, like like battle it out, like random things like that. And now I feel like there's so many fandoms that are just like, no, like we need to vote, everybody else needs to like blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And yes, because I think Mama takes into consideration obviously fan votes, but it's not like
Yeah.
the majority at all. But that still, just from rumors and stuff, that low-key it is rigged and they're gonna do it by popularity. Because TBH, if it was for Song of the Year, Icon would win, not BTS. But I don't
But
know.
my
like,
thing, so is
what they
that why
consider.
they're not? Because they're protesting it because they're saying it's rigged.
I'm assuming that's the issue because I know there's been issues in the past with like Mnet. It's not particularly Mama, it's
yes,
Mnet.
Mnet, exactly.
Well, that's so
Where
weird to me
they-
because if they're
yeah.
saying that it's always been rigged, like for a long time, like
It was all
SM,
YG and SM.
yeah, that were
Yeah,
winning. So
exactly.
I'm just like,
But that's what a lot of people are saying is that now that there's
Mm-hmm.
other companies bringing out bigger acts and bringing out acts that are becoming successful, YG and SM aren't very happy with the fact that their artists aren't getting the nominations and the awards that they used to get, which I'm not saying is true or not true because 21 and Big Bang, like they're powerhouses,
Yep.
and like Girls' Generation and Shiny, like they've all won like giant pillar awards.
Yeah.
So I never understood why it's such a big deal. But I know as far as Mamas go, I feel like everything, like they take it too seriously now. I don't think Mamas was ever supposed to be an award show where it was like, oh, the awards mean everything. It was definitely, from when I watched like previous ones, it was definitely about like the stages.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I
exactly.
watched it.
You had
Yeah,
like collaboration stages, like BTS did it with Block B, and like Girls' Day did a collaboration stage with Ailey and stuff like that. You had those collaboration stages that were really cool and really great.
Yeah.
And now you just kind of
And now
have
it's just
the
like, who's
artists
gonna
doing
win?
3 songs. Yeah, like who's the fan wars to see who's gonna win Best Male Performance Video. Like,
It's like American like award shows. Like I don't
Like the
know.
AMAs
Yeah,
and
it's like
shit. Like,
AMAs
it's
and
like-
things like that. Like I don't understand why Selena Gomez needs a Best Artist award. The hell, she ain't the best artist. But who decided? But anyways,
The way I see it is like the VMAs. Nobody watches the VMAs for the awards anymore. Everyone watches the VMAs to see what crazy shit somebody is gonna do on stage.
Yeah.
Like that is why people watch it now. Like there's no, oh yeah, when I win a like Selena Gomez or Miley Cyrus won a VMA for most respectable video. Like no one cares.
Really, truly.
I'm trying to watch the VMAs to see Britney Spears holding the fucking 12-foot anaconda. Okay, that's why I'm watching that shit. Okay.
but yeah, no. I mean, yeah, and again, a lot of people are like saying that YG and SM are not there because BTS is gonna win everything, and I'm just like, I don't think that that's fully the full reason because
I don't think they're gonna win everything. I'm really excited because I feel like Day 6 is gonna win Best Band. this
Yes.
year,
Oh my god, I'm
which is
gonna
really-
fucking cry. I am going to cry. Catch me in my tears, in my feelings, crying with two, not one, but two tissue boxes.
Two
Because me
tissue
and
boxes.
Carolina had talked about this previously, and I don't know if anyone else was involved in the conversation, but we said it's gonna take CN Blue to be completely gone
Yep.
for Day 6 to get their shine.
Oh yeah, we
Like-
talked about this. I think it
And
was on
even
the
then, you have
podcast,
like
yeah.
and flying and
Yeah,
Yeah.
and flying and stuff like that, and
like
FT
yeah,
Island
and FT Island and
Hyoko
things like
stuff
that.
like
But
that.
I think that
But I feel like
that Day
Day
6 would still win something.
Yeah, is a strong contender this year, which is really great. And I also feel like this is
Finally,
gonna-
please stand them. Thank you.
You're right. I also feel like this is going to be a big year for girl groups
Yes.
and women in K-pop.
Well, yeah,
in
they've
general.
there's been a lot of comebacks and things from girl
Yeah,
groups and
so
female
I feel
artists.
like
We
as
stand
far
women.
as like that goes, and I'm also really surprised when I was looking at the nominations, the biggest surprise for me is not seeing Pentagon nominated more. I know they had like 2 nominations, I think, like Best Dance Performance,
Yeah.
and like Shine's nominated for Best Song, but I'm like, why aren't they under like Best Male Group or anything
Probably
like
because
that?
of
Or
everything
best,
that happened.
even Best Artist, because honestly, from the music perspective, Pentagon really did excessively well this
Yep.
year.
Yeah, they probably just didn't want to take that chance of like nominating them and then they win and then that whole thing, and which sucks. Like it really
Yeah.
does suck.
Because
I
it's
think
not
everyone's
even
just trying to
a
stay away from it.
controversy or a scandal. It's,
It's
just
really not.
No.
Yeah.
But you
It's
know,
really
different
not.
cultures.
Speaking of Day 6, though, I've decided that my favorite Day 6 is Dance Dance. Like, it came, like, the song, like, it just came on one day, and I was just like, I really like this. Like, I was just jumping around. I think I
Such a good
replayed it
song.
twice. I was like, I think
Yes,
this is my
please.
favorite.
So I do know that Mamas announced that was that Icarus was gonna be their theme for the award show, and I was like, if they don't have JJP singing like Icarus in that stage, then what's the point? What's the point? They literally have a song, even though it came out last year. Still,
I'm just saying, if Love Scenario doesn't win Best Song, fucking rigged.
no, I freaking agree though, because that song
That
took
song is
over.
just-
We just have to wait and see.
Yay!
Icon really did that this year. Okay, so I know we touched on Halloween stuff last episode, but now that Halloween has passed, I wanna
Halloween
know-
never ends. In this
I was getting
household.
ready to say that. I was
This
like,
is Halloween.
Halloween lives on
This is
forever.
Halloween.
Now that the official holiday of Halloween has ended, I wanted to know if you guys had any favorite like costumes from idols.
I have a lot to say about
Taeyeon.
this.
She was Annabelle. I thought that was
Oh,
really
Annabelle,
cool.
yeah.
Yes, that was a good costume.
Johnny from NCT.
Oh, baby.
He was Tony the Tiger.
Yes,
Carried
he
around a
was
stupid
amazing.
cereal
And
box.
honestly, NCT, you guys did that. You came and you did
Honestly,
that.
They did.
Yeah.
I agree.
Jack and Rose. That
Oh
was
my
cute.
gosh, that killed
I was
me.
gonna say that's my favorite.
Okay,
Can you imagine
Jungwoo
what
is
went
so
through?
pretty.
What went
Amazing.
through their group chat? They're like, "Hey, like, who wants to be my rose? Like this Halloween." Or whatever.
Jungwoo was like, "I'm already your rose."
I've heard that.
That's some
And
shit
that-
you would say.
and-
And then
That's how
Tin
they
is
got
the
picked.
Mona Lisa. That was amazing.
Okay, Tenna's Mona Lisa is the best thing ever. Okay, like he came out and he said, "Hi, I'm Mona Lisa," not like the old one, but the 2018 one. I'm like, I cannot stand you.
And he danced around like on the dance floor with this big old like picture frame.
But now that we're talking, okay, so that SM, I love that SM does this party, and I'm
Yes.
thinking, I'm just like, I'm gonna need like the other
Everyone
companies to
Yeah.
do this as well. Like,
Specific.
like, yes, we
she's
stole
talking
this idea from
specifically
SM.
about JYP.
Because
Specifically.
think about it, JYP artists are crazy. They would be hilarious.
I would just like to say though,
Here she goes.
Kbum,
Yes.
you are
Oh
a
my
legend,
God,
sir.
my
You
king.
literally put together a whole costume to take a picture to have the cutout at the event because he couldn't be there, and then
Royal
he showed up
behavior.
anyways and took a picture with his cutout.
Yeah,
was
I
like,
think he said it was
genius.
because he couldn't be like in full
Yeah,
he
makeup
was, like-
because of
yeah, he was
recording,
filming.
like filming something.
Yeah.
But that's dedication, man. I'm glad that he won.
Someone at NCT was it, and I can't remember who it was.
It was Chun-Li!
Oh my God! Someone did a whole fan cam of his stupid balloon during the Halloween dance practice, and I was like, "Who has the time?"
And why was Haechan Michael Jackson? I don't.
The little girl. It was
Why
great.
not?
He loves Michael Jackson with the stupid little curl. Ah, I love him.
But another Halloween costume that I do need to point out is that VAV actually dressed up and
Ooh.
oh my God, Sandman like death.
I
He
missed
literally
that.
was dressed like death, and I was dead. Like
Dead.
Someone
Dead.
send a picture in the
Dead.
chat because I need to see that.
it was great. But yeah,
Why don't they just make one big Halloween party for all the companies to invite whoever and just like have a blast and different artists from different companies
I
can
don't
do.
know why they
And
don't have an
also let
award
us
show
go there,
for
too.
Halloween. An award show or like a
Yeah.
concert event for Halloween. That'd be lit.
That'd be amazing.
I was waiting for like 101 to be dressed up for Halloween. Like, give me something. But all we're gonna get is that one video of them dressed up as different food.
They said we're giving
It
you
was
a
a great
comeback.
video,
What else do you
It
want?
was a great video.
It is a great
But
video.
speaking of NCT, tomorrow, if you guys have ABC Network,
Hey.
they will be on television.
Yes.
Performing for the Mickey 50th anniversary,
90th.
or something.
90th.
90th, whatever.
He
Yeah,
old
one of
Mickey.
those.
He
Go
old.
Mickey, go Mickey, go Mickey. I was like,
Yo,
what
okay.
is this?
So if you guys have not been like on Twitter and seen this video of Mickey Mouse center stage
Getting shit done.
yes, literally getting jiggy with it with NCT. Just go to Twitter and, and literally write NCT Mickey. That's it. That's all you gotta write.
I hate Mark. Hey, go get a Mick. I was
Get a
like,
Mick.
what?
They're best friends now, so they call each other, it's Mick.
They got like nicknames for each other and stuff. Yeah, that was so
They go by
hilarious.
first names.
But
I wonder if
cannot
it was
wait.
one of their dancers that put on the costume, or if they just found
Yeah.
someone like at a Disney park who was just like, I got this.
It was like NCT regular, irregular. I know that shit by heart.
Bahad, I got you.
Right?
Somebody was just like, I knew they brought 10 with them in the hiding. And then I was just like, you. And I was like, I was confused. I'm like, excuse me? And then when I watched it, it was just the Mickey. And I'm like, wow.
Putting in work.
Shall we talk about fuckery of the week this week? Young Jay of GOT7, my little otter,
Sunshine.
became an angry otter
Oh my god.
and
PB&J
exposed some stalker fans on Instagram.
Good.
Gave out their cacao, and fans were not happy about it, and they showed that girl why they were not happy.
Hilarious.
Yo,
And I remember I saw a screenshot. She was like, "Can you all just leave me alone?" And I was
Leave
like,
Britney alone.
leave Britney alone.
and
Yo.
I'm just like, "You did this to yourself."
Yeah, I was so mad because he's like even lately more than ever at a fan sign he called out fans and we're just like, hey, to the 3 fans that were following me for an hour the other day, like if y'all are here, stop that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. Like I like my personal space. Don't. And he's been vocal about all this stuff, and
Yeah.
for fans to still, and even the fans are just like, hey, I'm not assassing, I just want to make sure that you're okay. I'm like, girl, you telling me that you paid somebody to get their number so you can ask if they were okay? No, don't.
I wonder how she got it. Like, I really want to know.
They're selling it.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a girl that found like all of it. No, okay, so it doesn't go to her just like finding his information and GOT7's information or whatever and selling it online. It goes to when Young Jay posted about this, they started annoying him even more.
Yeah.
And then when Young Jay's just like, please stop, they literally threatened him and they were like, oh, like you better watch out because you don't know what I could do like to your boys or things like that. Like literally threatening GOT7, the rest of the guys, because of this. And I'm just like, JYP, at JYP Entertainment, the hell are you doing? Literally, there's screenshots. You can track this down. We're in the 21st century or whatever. Like, you can track numbers down and take legal action.
IP
Like, this is,
addresses and yeah.
like, he's probably so stressed out about this. Like, having somebody you don't know, and it doesn't matter if you block their number, they'll just keep popping up. It's like telemarketers or something.
It's scary, man, because you don't know what
Yeah.
she's gonna do.
Exactly, and it's like you think about it, and I mean, her saying that could just be just show, but what if it's not? So,
You never know.
Exactly.
so then
Yeah.
you have
Crazy.
that. Yeah, then you're just like I don't even want to know like how scared and angry like Young Jae is. Like,
If I got that message, I would be completely terrified. I feel so bad for him and for them in general.
I
For
know.
idols, really.
Stalking ain't cute. Like
She
She
no.
thought. Can we talk about that girl in that message though? That she thought she was cute. That she was just like, she's like, people are really trying to respect your privacy. Well, we're trying to like calm this down. And I'm like, girl, you're adding to the flame.
I know.
God.
It's like,
And he-
it's
I
like
think
you're
he
not
said that
friends
too.
with him. Stop.
Exactly. He said that too in the comment. Like he's like messages like this too. Like stop.
Jeez.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's a whole mess, and it went on from people just like messaging him to then now threatening Young Jae and like the rest of the members. So as an Agase, I was just like, let me find these girls. I don't know where y'all at, but
Drop a
will I
pin.
fly to China or Korea or Thailand or wherever the hell you are? Maybe not because I'm broke, but I'll find a way.
Plot twist.
But
They're
I'll
in
find somebody
Florida.
there.
I'll send
to
an
do my
angry
bill.
letter.
I'll write an angry, like,
Strongly worded email.
yes, a strongly worded email to you.
Yeah.
Stop
But
stalking.
Anyway,
Stop stalking.
yeah.
your
Leave the boy
faves.
alone.
Leave them alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave Britney alone. Leave Young Jae alone.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dun-dun-dun. Comebacks, yay!
Let's talk about iZone.
Yes. I need to talk about this music video specifically because of their outfits. Amazing.
So yes, iZone had their debut with La 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 Love You Rose.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm so happy because I of course watched Produce 48 because I am addicted to survival shows. I don't know why. Don't judge me. But I watched Produce 48 and this is the group. This is iZone. This is my girl Chaya.
Are they all Japanese or did I make that up?
No.
It's like how many Japanese? I know of two because it's Sakura and
I
that other
think
cute little
it's-
girl
She would
that
know
did the
Sakura.
nico nico ni.
I think it's four Japanese members.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. I think it's 4 Japanese members though, and the rest are Korean.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, iZone is the group that was created from Produce 48. A lot of controversy surrounded this group when the final happened. A lot of people saying, "Oh, it was only a group of visuals
Yeah.
and this and that." And there was a lot of people left that weren't in the group that should have been. I agree. Like, there's a lot of them that deserved it. But after seeing this, I love it. I think it's a great debut. A really good concept as well.
Yes. It's different. It's like a different type of concept too, because
Yeah,
honestly,
it's not-
I didn't watch Produce 48, but I expected something really cute from this group, just because obviously you have like that kawaii like Japanese thing going on, and obviously girl groups like the cute concept it's very very popular. And the song came out, and I'm like, oh, like this is way different than I thought, and it's really really good, and it's like the best girl group debut and album sales this year entirely.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
so
I think-
views.
Yeah.
I like the music video and the outfits, but
That's
like
what I was saying.
the song, I didn't like hate the song, but I just thought it was going to be different than what it was. And maybe I need to
Yeah,
give it
no,
a few
which
more
is
listens.
understandable.
Yeah.
And the whole album is really
The
great.
whole album is
It's-
amazing. Okay, Colors
Yeah.
is my jam. It's my like that's my favorite song.
It's like you said, Carolina, I think everyone expected it to be really cutesy, but they went for, it's not really like sexy, but it's not really cute. It's somewhere just like in
In
between.
between, yeah.
And it has really like elegant elements to it
Yes,
as well.
exactly.
And
Especially
it's
like
really-
the dance
it's
moves.
just pretty.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dance moves for Levy and Rose, like they're very elegant. Except that's the same word. And then also like with their outfits, the whole concept with like the red and like
Mm-hmm.
the those shades and all that stuff. it went really well, obviously, with
I agree.
this group. And they themselves, again, I didn't watch Produce 48, but them themselves, like, they look like a group. You know how sometimes you will look at
Yeah.
one of these groups and you're like, all right, like, this member shouldn't be there, Marco. And then
I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it. Waiting for it.
oh my god. So but with this one, I looked at it and I don't know anything about them. I'm like they, it seems like it fits.
But yes, iZone, Colors is the name of the album. It's amazing. From Produce 48 to Produce 101. They debuted as a larger group beforehand, but now it's just the 95 line. JBJ 95 officially made their debut with the song Home.
And then, oh my god, I guess it's my baby Kenta and then Sankyan, and I'm so happy. I love the way that their voices work together, obviously with JBJ. So then when they decided that they were gonna make a group together, I was like, oh yes, this is gonna be straight up ups. Come at me in my feels, and that's
I love a
exactly
good
what they did.
95 line.
Like, that's right.
Of course you do.
So JBJ 95, their title song is Home. I absolutely love the aesthetic of it. The music video, like the colors,
beautiful,
that is like
yeah.
a muted color scheme, and it's like just the song itself. Like it has such like strong dance points at the same, but then the song itself is like
It's
so
cozy.
lovable and cozy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's cozy. I love
It's
it.
homey.
Yeah.
Like, and I love it. Like I when I looked up like the lyrics and things like that, and they're just like, you know, our way back home. And I was just, I was like, I teared up because I was just like, it's like they're coming back to Joyfuls, because even on their album, it's in Braille. For sign language, it's on the side. On one of them, it says Joyful. So it's like even if JBJ is not like a thing, like Joyfuls will always be a thing. And I'm like, stop it, you're
Emo
hitting all my
hours.
feels right now. But anyways, back to the song.
I really love the dynamic of the two of them. I know, like, JBJ, like, they were a fan-made group for a reason. Like, they just worked together.
Yeah.
Like,
So
they
well.
were just really well together, even though, you know, Taeho was but we're not going to talk about but JBJ just worked really well together. So I think that, I don't know, they just, I think any pairing, they'll fit.
I
Like,
think
together,
so, too.
just because they're just so. If one day Donghyun's like, "Yo, Taehyun, what you doing?" and he's gonna be like, "Nothing, man. What you doing? Y'all want to make a song? Let's get it." And they do like JBJ Maknae Hyung, like
JBG. Oh my god. My death.
It'll be MH. JBJ MH.
Oh my
and
god.
it would be great. Like any combination of the six of them together.
Oh,
Would be good.
Hyunbin and Longu, that would be one soft song.
Saucy.
Yes.
Saucy song.
It would be
But
soft and saucy.
I love the whole album too. The whole album's really great.
Same.
Kenta's voice.
Oh, Kenta.
Kenta
I
in
know.
Precious
general.
baby.
I know,
He really
Kenta
did
in
that.
general, my little Japanese boy out here doing things. Oh, he's so cute.
Okay, speed round. Favorite song on the album. Carolina, go.
Oh my god, I don't remember.
Yeah, speed round. I don't remember either. It's been a long time.
It's Stay for me. Stay or Love Dive.
For me, I would say it's either like, I really like Before the Show, and I like Love Dive as well. And In Dreams is good too, and Tonight. So like, the whole album is
No,
my
I think the one
favorite
that I liked was
song.
Stay. I think that one was the one I liked.
I need to put this out into the universe for KCON to randomly say, hey, JBJ95, do you want to come to KCON? Hey, Donhan, do you want to come to KCON? Hey,
Not your average fangirl.
Do
Do
you
you want
wa-
to come to KCON?
That's what I'm screaming.
and then it's like, oh, all of JBJ are at KCON randomly, right? Oh my god, a random Hyunbin appears. Oh my god, it's a special stage and it's JBJ.
It's a special stay.
And then all you hear is Carolina fucking screaming from like across.
Exactly. You'll hear like a screech and you'll know like it'll be me. I will lose it. Yeah. Anyways, JBJ 95, amazing album, really well put together. Their like dynamic was great, vocals are great. I freaking love Kenta.
Yes, we know.
Another debut. She goes under the stage name Moon. She debuted with her song Million. She signed to Million Market, which is now technically under SM Entertainment, so it's like a branch of SM.
Yeah.
So technically what SM's going to do is just distribute and promote these like smaller artists to a broader audience, which I think is great because Penameko and Saran are a part of Million Market, so they have really talented artists that deserve like to be seen and to be heard. And she debuted with the song Million. It's featuring Doki, and it is flames.
I like
It is
Doki's
fire.
verse. I was just like,
It is
hey, dig
so good. This
love
is such a good song. But yeah, she signed at a Million Market. I think she's on the younger side. I want to say she's like 19 or 20.
this. She looks really young.
Yeah, but she snatched my ass. I was like, okay.
For the little clips that I saw, like, oh, her voice is incredible.
It's so good. And the song itself, just like, it has this like, started off kind of like a slow jam, but it became like this. I haven't read the lyrics to the song, but I'm assuming it's about money.
It
and
is.
like getting that bread.
Oh, yeah,
So
it is.
I felt it.
All right, next is Eric Nam with Miss You. And I would just like to say that if you guys haven't checked out his picture on iTunes, that you should definitely do that because he looks great.
I was like, his picture.
I was just like, wait, what?
No, I randomly, when I went to go grab the song, I saw it and I was like, damn, what you look so good for though? But all in all, the song sounds really good. Really mellow, but in a good sense. You know, like an upbeat mellow. I kind of just see myself driving to the song and looking over and see a scenic scene. A scenic scene.
A scenic scene.
A
Scenic scene.
I feel
That's the
it
best
though, like,
way.
His last couple like songs though, like debuts. Oh my god, comebacks he's been really like chill. Like his music is
Yeah.
Like I just
summer
kind of
night
like
type music.
want to be on. Yeah, exactly. I want to be like on the couch and I can just vibe to it. All in all, it's just great. Eric Nam can do no wrong in my book.
Unless you're Jackson.
I just want to touch base on Marshall. He released an EP called Alien. It's really good. It's kind of like an electronic dance vibey like EP, and it's amazing because he says it's a mixtape. He literally puts it like the title is Alien in quotations. It's a mixtape.
At least he acknowledges it's a mixtape and doesn't say it's a playlist.
Oh my god.
wow.
So
The shade.
it's really great. It is filled with like gay anthems, and I am here for it. Marshall's great. I don't know if you guys listen to him. He's signed to Feel Good Music, and he has a song on there with Juno Flow that's fire. So you guys should listen to it. Yay. Okay, it's time for mini album review.
Oh my god, damn. that was
What
just
on
like-
earth could we
Okay.
be talking about?
Listen.
BTS! Oh wait, what?
Wow.
Just kidding.
Anyways, moving on over here to our little mini album review. I wonder who came back with an album. It's EXO.
Don't mess up my tempo.
Hey, okay, listen. We've been waiting for EXO to have a comeback for almost a year. It's finally happening, and we're gonna talk about this because they came back and they did that. Okay, this album is pure, straight up, like good pop music.
Pop music.
Like
And
that's
I'm
gonna
so
have
happy.
you vibing the whole time. And I think the whole album shows so many of their colors because the songs are so different, but they go so well together. And EXO always does manage to do this. Like the songs are all like different genres and different elements of music, but then you listen, you're like, wow, they flow so well. Like, and it always blows my mind how they do this. So
Let me blow
yes,
your
EXO,
mind.
but let's start it off just talking about Tempo, which is the title track for this. They did this whole like motocross, like I'm badass type thing.
I have a lot to
concept.
say.
And
I have a
I
lot to
just
say.
gonna say that Kai in a crop top. Oh,
They was talking about they stroke.
like
That's what I got from it. There was like the little from
know, right?
from
Bed
some
creaks.
cut. What it is?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? It's just like, don't slow up my tempo, girl. I'm putting in work. Just take it.
But I have a lot to say about the musicality in this song. Okay, I am a pop music connoisseur of sorts. Okay,
boom.
I genuinely love pop music. Like, it is my favorite genre of music. It's like what I grew up on, what I love to sing, like everything. I love it. You take elements of every type of popular music that's around and you put it into music. And this is exactly what EXO did, especially with this song, especially with that fucking acapella breakdown. I was just like, yes. I was like, I am living for everything that you were doing. And not only that acapella breakdown, but like the slow breakdown they had before the, so it was like a pre-breakdown to the breakdown. And I was like, who does that? Like, who thinks of that? Like, SM, like, why are you so good at this? I was just
like, that's one thing. I know that every time EXO comes back, even if maybe I might not like that their title song or whatever, I know that I'll still love the rest of the album. But I'm trying to think, do I not like a title song? And I'm like,
Coco
it's
Pop
hard.
was still that bop.
Coco Bop was okay. Power.
I still
I was
love
like,
that
yeah, I
song.
was like, Kat didn't like one of them. I can't remember which one it was. Power gets me hype in the shower. I'm like, yeah.
Don't fall. You ain't got that power. Slips.
Okay, listen. Even Chanyeol said, like, this isn't the music we like to make.
Yeah.
So, I'm
Well,
not-
yeah, they weren't really.
I'm still not gonna lie and say it's not a bop because it's honestly one of my favorite songs from them.
Power?
But
Power?
No, Coco Pop.
Oh, Coco.
Oh, there
no,
we
I'm
go.
talking about Power, girl.
Oh no,
we were
I don't like
confused.
Coco Pop. Like,
I like Coco.
Yeah, no, but I do want to talk about that in this song. Like, we do get more of, like, Sehun rappings. Like, his flow got way
He's
better.
improved so much.
He's improved so much, my little baby. And then you got Chanyeol, like he's also like he's got better as well. And even the musicality of, I know that Chanyeol like participated in a lot of the album writing and things like that.
PCY.
Like, yeah, so seeing this like just unfold and just the concept itself, like it's really hard, like, but at the same time not really, but at the same time yes, like hit me with that bike that you're riding, whatever it is.
Right. Tell me how when I watched the music video, because of course we knew Yixing was going to be in it. I knew he wasn't going to be prominent in it. So I was just like waiting for him to pop up. When he did, I was like,
I know. And then some people like, okay, so I was reading comments and there were so many people that are just like, I'm so mad because Lay doesn't have any lines. And I'm like, did y'all not read the thing that said that he was just going to be in the Chinese version of Tempo? You didn't
No.
read.
Yeah.
You didn't
they
read,
just
right?
they just saw that he was gonna
That
be
Lay
back.
was going to
They're
be the
like,
comeback. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, this song is a great song for them. Just
It
concept wise, look wise, like improvement wise when it comes obviously like to a couple members and things like that, just vocals in general too, because yes, like Kat mentioned, the acapella, that breakdown of the acapella, like I read so many people that were just like, I wasn't feeling the song, but then they got to the acapella and that sold it. And I'm like, the different elements that they put in this song, like wow.
the thing is with EXO, like their vocal line is unrealistic.
Yes.
Like there should not be that many powerhouse vocalists in one group.
But here we are.
There's specifically a part Kyungsoo Dio has
yes, I agree.
Yes.
I concur.
a run in like the slow breakdown, like the pre-breakdown before the acapella. He has this run, and when I tell you, like my whole body reacted to it. I like had to like clutch my phone to not like throw it across the room. I don't know what he did, but that like little run.
I love
was
to
like,
hear his like ad-libs and stuff in the back.
Can I
Oh
talk
God.
about my angry man in the music video really quick because
yeah, go for it.
I didn't know that I needed him to be on the motorcycle until I had it, and now I can't stop thinking about it.
I just laugh because he's so tiny on a little bike.
He's so small.
It's like they got him in his little moped. He doesn't have a real bike.
But like, yeah, talking about the album though, I would just like to say, Mr. Kim Jong-un,
Oh my God, step on
he
me.
had a lot of vocals
Yes.
this album, and he was killing it. From when they debuted his vocals from then till now,
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
who
Such
said-
an
who are
improvement.
you?
Yeah.
That's what
I
I'm
was like,
saying.
who are you?
That you with this album you can see the improvement of a lot of the members. Like again, Sehun, like he was horrible at rapping, but now he's getting way better. And I'm saying this is a Sakai stand. Like, okay. Sehun.
What the fuck is a C?
I can never take Sehun seriously. That's my dude, though.
Oh Maya.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, now that we're talking about the album, though, like I do want to talk about Ooh La La because
Yes.
At first, okay, so at first, when I first heard the album, this song came on and I was just like, all right. And I never went back and listened to it again. I was just like, all right, I'm not feeling this vibe. Literally, then I went back and I was listening to the album shuffle and it came back on. I'm like, oh, like, okay, what song is that one? And then I realized it was Ooh La La. And I was just like, all right, let me listen to this more closely. And now I'm just like, all I can think about when I listen to it is like, it's a song that could be used in like a spy or like a secret agent movie.
Yeah.
Like, it would work so well.
Yeah. I knew there was a song that I was thinking, I don't know what it was, but I was just like, this sounds like it should be like in an action movie. Maybe that's what it was.
Yes. And I know for in that song in Ooh La La, there's a part where there's like Sehun is harmonizing with Suho, and it's like the difference in their, like the matching of their voices, because you have Sehun with like a softer deeper voice, and then you have Suho's like more high pitched voice, and that harmonization, I was just like, why did I play this song? Like, why did I not take this song seriously? And now here I am.
When Carolina, when you said that it reminds you of a song that should be in an action film, I don't know why, but the first thing that came into my mind was Agent Cody Banks.
Yes. Breaking Muniz was my boy.
I don't know what it is, but the melody, the like, ooh, it kind of reminded me of like really weird to say this, but like early 2000, like a slow, like heartbreaking early 2000 girl group song.
Oh yes.
Like something like that, like a Britney Spears song from like 2000.
Destiny's Child.
Her singing about being heartbreaking, yeah, stuff like that.
I feel it.
That's what it kind of reminded me of.
Who's the Beyonce of EXO?
It's obviously Baekhyun.
Probably, yeah, it's Baekhyun.
He's so beautiful. Like every time I see him, I'm like, no, stop it. I got a man.
This comeback turned Kat into a whole Baekhyun stan. She
so weird to me.
Exactly. She said, Chen y'all, move out the way. Baekhyun is here.
He's not completely out of the way. Like 1.5.
He holding
He's like
on.
1.5.
He's like, one more striking you out, boy.
Chanyeol, okay, so let me explain myself. Chanyeol was my first ever K-pop bias, like ever. He was the first man I loved. Okay? But every young girl moves on from her first love, you know? It was great while it lasted. I was hung up on him for a long time. But then, you know, another man came and swept me off my feet.
Wow.
And then another one. And then another one. And then another one.
And then another one.
And then another one.
And I'm still going.
EXO girl, it's no, it's just Chanyeol and Baekhyun. And sometimes Suho. But
And
tune in next year.
and
to see
Kai
how
on a
this
good
goes.
day.
see?
She had a whole rant about a fan cam of Suho, and like for some reason it wouldn't clear off my notifications, and I saw that same notification for 3 days, and I was just like, is she still talking about this? But it was just the same one, and I couldn't escape it, and I was like, wow, that love was powerful.
If anybody wants to know what fan cam I'm talking about the Eve fan cam, Suho in the headband and like the green Hawaiian shirt and the light wash jeans. That
Oh my god.
She got
Jesus.
specifics.
Anyway, okay. But Baekhyun is officially my number one in EXO. Sometimes this just happens. I still love Chanyeol. I love that man to death. I will always love that man. But, you know, he's moved on. Okay, I've moved on.
I feel it. I feel that.
Okay, because Terika dropped him too. So
Wow! Okay!
If she going down, you going down with her, girl.
She doesn't want to be
I was
under the
just-
bus. So
I
she
was
just
in
drags
support of
Erica.
this. I was the only one that's like, I get it, I understand, and yet here I am just being attacked for no reason.
Terika's like, I'm here to support you, Kat. Okay.
And I don't know why Carolina's talking either, because she can never choose a bias either. She's like, Kai, Sehun, Kai, Sehun, Kai, Sehun.
Yeah, that's
So
why
I
it
wanna
just
hear
went
you.
to Kai. Well, I mean, okay.
They're not one person.
I was
So, like,
loyal. I was loyal to Kai since I got into EXO, but it was just like 3 months into EXO, Sehun was just like, hey,
so you weren't loyal.
hey.
Everyone who stands EXO is loyal to Kai. I would drop literally everything if he was like, marry me. I'd be like, yes.
You're right. I was literally a whole Kai fan site like 2 years ago, so I understand.
I witnessed Terika being a Kai fan site.
Like, I get it.
Like, I would drop everything for that man, okay? You ain't special.
Damn.
I based the whole project around this man. My graduate school career. I get it.
Anyways, let's move on to what I believe is my favorite song in the album, which is Gravity.
Yes.
I love how funky it sounds, how like
It's one of my favorite
it's like an
songs.
80s vibe, but it's like modern 80s.
Modern
And
80s.
like it makes no sense. Like I thought about it, I'm just like it's like modern 80s and I'm like that makes no sense, Carolina. Say it in the podcast.
Say it in the podcast. It's modern 80s, not 80s 80s.
Not 80s 80s, okay, but no, I freaking love it. I love how funky
I
it is,
love
and it's
this
just like gravity. I'm just like, yeah.
Man, it's just Baekhyun and Chan's voice really go well with like a funky like cuz like Love Me Right or like Lucky One, like their voices just went so well. I think they were like born in the wrong generation. Like if they were born in the 80s, it would have fit perfectly.
They would still be like killing it.
They're also, the lyrics to the song are great. There's one is like, I'm still waiting for you. My heart will always be drawn to you like gravity. And I was like, brilliant. I was like,
I
a
know,
genius.
and it's like you said you were always gonna, and then that's the best part too, because when you're reading the lyrics, you're just like you're grooving, but at the same time you're like, yeah, who's this girl? Who is this? Who hurt
Okay,
you
I
like
want to
this?
know what girl.
Like-
Like, there has to be like a handful of girls that's just going around breaking hearts in the idol community because everyone's just been real sad, and I just don't. Everyone's just like, you said you never leave me, but you left me, and I'm just like, who's the culprit? How do I sign up and never leave?
Yeah, like
Seriously.
I still wanna unrelated to EXO, but like who hurt PH1?
We know who hurt PH1.
We're still trying to figure that out, and we can't figure it out.
So I'll talk about my favorite song on the album, Damn It.
Yes.
Oh, that was good.
It is like Chanyeol starts the song.
Girl.
And
Yes. Okay. Proceed.
I felt a lot of things.
In my notes,
But,
I literally have damage. Yes, Yoli.
But I don't know what it is about this song. I think as it has a more like hip hop R&B ish like beat in the background, but it's
Yes.
still like super up tempo and super like hard hitting. I really like it a lot. And the harmonization in the chorus is everything beautiful in the world and is a bop.
And then it has that group part, like the chorus part or whatever. Like it's just like the entire group singing. And I don't know if y'all know, I'm all about group chants. That's why I love
Same.
icon music. It's all about
Same.
like. I'm like, yes, let's sing together, unity.
And then there's a part where like Chanyeol has a robotic ass voice and he's like damage, 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 and I'm like yes,
Yes.
damn
We're gonna destroy. It just like planked at me like fire, destruction.
truly.
Yes.
Yeah, no, for that one, for Damage, I really like that. It has like a really strong chorus, but then it still like flows really nicely the whole song, and I'm with it. But I do want to say another mention. I really enjoy With You. It's more like I want to say it's like chill electronic type thing of music, but it's
Yeah.
but it's like a slower, type of song. And at least for me, like when I was listening to it, I was just like, wow, like this is a really nice song to like maybe drive at night, and just like it's like it, and, I felt like it was like a sweet song. And then when I went and read the lyrics, like I felt like it was a song like maybe dedicated to like XOLs and like EXO fans, because I know there's one lyric that they're at the end and it's like all of them together, and it's like, promise me now when all the light disappears, like it'll always be like tonight, let me shine forever.
Aww.
And I absolutely loved that lyric. And then at the end, Chanyeol is like, love you, and I'm like, yeah. Like, it's so cute. It's so
I like how we
cute.
were basically like, everyone dropped Chanyeol as their bias. Oh my god, Chanyeol's so great. These are my favorite songs by him.
That's the thing, though, is that he's one of those people, like, even if he's not your bias, you
He's your
just
bias.
love the shit out of him.
Jackson.
Yeah, you love him. Like, I genuinely love him. Like, there, like, there'll always be love for him.
But yeah, no, I really like With You, and it was a nice touch. Again, going back to what I said, like this whole album has so many different aspects of music, and the songs are so different, but they flow really well together. And the fact that they still managed to put a song that still had a little message, for like their fans and things like
Yeah.
that, I thought that that was really, really cute for them to include, but it didn't deviate from the album itself
From the concept of
being,
it,
what
yeah.
it is and like the concept wise and things like that. So I was
I
just
really
like,
also liked 24/7 and Sign. And I don't know if it's because they
Yes.
start with my manses or what. And I just I love that man's
Not
voice
being
so
biased or anything.
not at all.
But okay, not even just because I love him, but just his voice. It's
But his
just
voice
like,
his
is
voice, yeah.
gorgeous.
oh my
Yeah.
God, I could just listen.
He
You
to
know
has like
what?
this sexy, soulful voice.
In Sign, and in Sign, what I really like is that the switch off between the like vocal line, because they'll be like one is singing one word and then the rest
Yes.
another member sings the rest of the
Yes.
sentence or whatever, like the rest of the verse. And I was like so shook about it, like, but it's because it sounded, you expected to hear Do the whole time that they're singing this verse, but all of a sudden he just says, whatever word, and then boom, Suho comes in and like, I don't know who exactly was singing what, but you know what I mean. It was like that switch off, and it took you by surprise. But it was, I absolutely loved it in that song, like the transition.
I love the vocal unit dynamic this album. I don't know,
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
how they
I feel
went
it.
how they went about it, or how it was bought to like for them to do it, like if they planned it or if they had like a producer say but I love the meshing of the voices together, especially with the vocal line. It went so well together. It was so seamless and so like pretty, the way that everything was put together. And again, like this, I told you guys in the group chat, this is my favorite comeback of the year. Everything from the start of this album to the end of this album, there is not a single song I don't like. Everything just went so well together. And of course, it's probably been a process that's been going on for a long time. I mean, they haven't made a comeback in
almost a year,
Yeah.
yeah, basically.
But I feel like there was that interview with Chanyeol where he's like, we weren't putting out the music we wanted, and that's why they took so long. They were like,
Yeah.
we're literally going to make the perfect cohesive album.
He even
and
said
we're
that
not.
at the award show last year. They won an award for
Yeah.
something, and he was just
Yeah.
like, I just feel like we let everyone down. Thank you for the award, but this isn't our best, or something along those lines. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, so I know they probably worked their asses off to make a cohesive album, and that is precisely what they did. This album is unmatched for me as far as albums in 2018.
Oh, wow.
Like, this is the perfect pop record. Like,
I completely agree. Like, yeah,
on point.
yes, obviously, like I love, EXO's not like the number one group on my list, but every time they have a comeback, there's gonna, like I mentioned earlier, like it might be that I don't like the title song, but the rest of the album is great. But this album itself, like because they took so long and they worked on it themselves, I think that they made an album that portrays them. And again, going back to idols, like we've talked about this before on the podcast, like idols being able to have more control and more say in the
Yep.
music that they want to make will make better music, because it'll be more who they are. They're able
Yeah.
to show more of themselves to the
They're more
fans,
connected
and that's
to it, yeah.
exactly, they feel more connected. They'll feel more passion towards that song. Like, I made this, I put hours into it, like I want it to be amazing. And that's what EXO did. That's why like this, it's incredible. It's also very like emotional as well, because it's the last comeback, I guess, before Schumann goes into the military.
And
Yeah,
his enlistment, yeah.
his enlistment. I know, Kenzie, we're thinking about you. And so that makes it a little bit more special as well, because I know that a lot of XOLs, like our friend Kenzie, were worried, like, are they not gonna have a comeback before he enlists? And not only that, but they were also then wondering, what about OT9? What about OT9? Is it gonna be OT9? And the fact that they still manage, even though with the whole like laws in China with K-pop and like Hallyu Media and all this stuff, that they still wiggled Lay to be in the the Chinese version of Tempo. That means a lot as well, because at least for me, I was begging. I'm like, SM, I don't know what gods you believe in, but I need OT9 together. Like, I love seeing OT9 together.
Yeah, for me with EXO, like I've said it before, and there's multiple K-pop groups that we listen to and that we love, obviously. But when it comes to making pop music, like EXO is unmatched for me. Like they make quintessential pop music. Like this is pop music. Like this is how pop music should be. You know, Icon makes like heavy, hard hitting like rap music. You know, BTS makes emotional ass pop music, but EXO makes just good, heartfelt like pop music. Like this is like pop. You know, this is like
Dirty
how-
pop, dream.
this is like how pop music is supposed to be. Like they incorporate every type of element of popular music and popular culture into this album, and they did amazingly. I think
I agree.
it honestly blew my mind, especially because I wasn't a huge fan of their comebacks previously. Like I didn't like the Power comeback. I didn't like Coco Bop. I liked The Eve and What You Do. I like those two songs and the whole thing. But this was like a complete turnaround for me. I was like, damn, I really do love EXO. Like, this is the EXO I love. Like, oh, and can I also talk about how in Damage, I love that they went EXO.
Yes! Yes! That part, like, I got so hype, I had to pause it. Okay, you know that video of what's that guy? The makeup guy that Brittany likes, the
Bretman Rock.
Bretman.
Yeah,
Okay,
wait.
so
I
that
love
video of Bretman when he's with the coffee, he's just like, yes! Yes!
Oh,
That was
yeah.
me. That was me when I heard the
Same.
EXO. I was like, oh my god, because it's iconic.
Yeah.
It's just iconic.
It really is. That and Chogiwa.
Chogi, wow. Yep. That's literally became part of the fan chant. I don't care what anybody says.
But yeah, EXO really did it for me with this album. It's wow.
Side
Same.
note, because almost everything we say comes true on this podcast, I'm going to say that I've already requested from the K-pop gods that I get a solo album from Key, and it's happening. So I'm just going to request, like, ever so graciously, if I can get a solo album from Kyungsu. Thank you very much. Putting that in the atmosphere.
I concur.
I mean, hey.
I would also like to honorably mention Oasis. It's a really great
That's my
song.
favorite song. I was actually just
Oh,
about
Cynthia,
to
talk about your favorite song.
I was actually just about to say it. I was gonna be like, can we talk about
Oh, okay, cool.
Oasis?
Cool.
Yeah, girl, speak away. Speak your truth.
Obviously is lit, but when the song came on, y'all, I was driving home from work because I listened to part of it on my way to work and then part of it on my way back for the first time. And then I vividly remember just stopping. I just hit the brakes and I said, the fuck is this song? And I look at the title and I was like, that's it. This is it. This is my favorite song. That's it. It's a wrap. I
love
pulled
that
over.
song.
I shit you not. I pulled over to the side of the road and was like in awe of this song for some reason. Like I just loved that song. And then I just, after I was done, then I drove on a merry way.
Yeah, no,
It's a great song.
that's my second favorite song of the album. And going back to me and Terica liking all the chanty like things, I love the chorus. It's like a chanty chorus, and I
It's
love
like-
it.
It's like almost like creepy, like it's haunting.
Yes,
You know
it's
what
like they
I'm
have like a
saying?
slow build up to everything, yo.
Because
I love
Halloween
it.
never dies.
Never dies.
In
It's
true,
Halloween
the true
every day.
culture of Halloween lovers, we stand Oasis.
So to wrap up, EXO did that.
Honestly, yeah. And I'm so happy. I'm really, really happy with this album. I am so
Same.
they got already
I
like
want to
5
I want
it
to
was
say
like
a
5
side
million
note.
pre-orders. I'm
What'd
sorry.
you say, Cynthia?
Oh, that I want to say a side note that this album cover, Their Minds, wow.
Yeah, no, all in all, great, amazing album. I'm really, really happy with it, and I am so, so excited that they were, that they're working more into their music and doing all this stuff. And honestly, just these fan cams of these performances of Kai looking good. Wow.
I'm on it, and I'm honestly so proud of Sehun. He is improved
Yes,
so
little
much.
baby of Sehun. I love
Terica
it.
laughs every time.
I love him. That's my best
Every
friend,
team-
y'all.
Every time I think of Sehun, I just think of EXO Next Door with him
Oh
and
my
the
god.
brother. And I'm
Oh my
like,
gosh.
great.
Oh my God,
The
that's
actual true
greatest
couple of that story.
OTP.
Thank you. No one
Seriously.
can tell me otherwise. Nope, that's it.
They were the number one. That was it.
God. Song of the week?
Song of the week.
Yeah, let's do songs of the week.
I'll
Who-
start.
who-
Mine's
first.
an oldie but a goodie, Retro Future. My triple
Aww.
Yeah.
Triggered. Okay.
I know.
Trigger.
But it came up in my playlist, and I was like, "Ooh, yes!" And I just had it on repeat every day this week. So there's that.
Terica.
My song of the week is Power Up by Red Velvet. I've been singing it and chanting
Let's
it, and it's
power up.
probably why they decided to come tour here. They're like, wow, we need to give this to her live because she loves to scream it in the shower and sing it mindlessly while she's at work.
They heard Terika singing in the shower all the way in Korea. Sam was just like, we gotta stop this. Let's bring them over there.
Yeah, because every time I unpack at work, we hit bananas in, and I go, banana, 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 and then everyone thinks I'm crazy.
I love it.
I can't wait to see them and be like, Pokemon!
Carolina?
I've been listening to AT's Pirate King a lot.
Wow.
This whole week, I'm like, and I've been watching a lot of fan cams of that, every performance of that.
You right.
Kat, what's your song of the week?
Thanks, Carolina. Now back to Cat with the Weather. Anyway, my song of the week is Revenue by Juno Flo.
Oh, that's the bomb.
Anyway, that pretty much wraps up this week's crazy mess.
Yeah, so whether you are completely obsessed with the new EXO album or you will be seeing Red Velvet on February 15th in Chicago,
With
make sure
us.
you always
Fangirl.